Hello and good morning from Proactive New York. Joining me today is Martin Kepman, CEO at Manganese X Energy. Martin, good to see you. How are you?
Hey, glad to be here and tell our compelling story about Manganese X Energy Corp. I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, I first off want to start about your preliminary economic assessment. Tell us about the results you saw there at your Battery Hill Manganese project.
Our Manganese X PEA is getting a lot of attention since its release last week. As a matter of fact, I'm getting multiple positive comments from all over the world. The highlights of our PEA are the following. The PEA showed the after-tax net present value, or NPV, using a 10% discount rate, returned $486 million with an initial capital expense of $350 million. An average annual gross revenue of $177 million and a payback of only 2.8 years, which is super great, which is tremendous and is a key factor in all returns on investment. Our PEA used a base case market price of $2,900 per ton for the battery grade high purity manganese sulfate. We believe that demand for the high purity manganese will increase as per recent comments from Tesla's Elon Musk on the importance of manganese in the EV battery world. Having said that, it is important to note that the price of our PEA, that of $2,900 per ton, is well below CPM's group long-term forecast price of $4,200 per ton. And if you didn't already know, CPM is a world recognized for this type of commodity reports, so they have provided a lot of credibility. And considering that production is expected to last 47 years, the base case price is on a very conservative side. Again, important to note, in short, we at Manganese X are extremely pleased with the positive economics demonstrated by our PEA. Our Battery Hill mineral resource has the potential to be one of the most impressive manganese properties in North America and leads us well on our way of achieving our mission, that of being the first publicly traded company in Canada and the United States to commercialize high purity EV quality compliant manganese.
Thanks very much. I love the enthusiasm there. Thank you for talking us through your PEA. So with that being said, what can you tell us about the number of ongoing discussions you might have here with potential strategic partners and what they're looking to do?
Great question, Christine. We have NDAs, so we can't really disclose the particulars. However, I can say that some parties are looking for possible offtake deals, participation in our company, and there's a lot of interest surrounding our unique new purification technology for EV compliant high purity manganese.
How about plans for potentially developing a pilot plant program at the project and engaging an engineering firm?
Yeah, speaking about plans, we're very excited about advancing towards this plant pilot project with Kemetco Research Incorporated. By the way, for those of you not familiar with Kemetco, this is a world-renowned science and technology company specializing in research and pilot plants for both industry and government. As you are aware, we have been working with Kemetco for the past 4 years on our metallurgical processing of high purity EV compliant manganese. In February this year, we at Manganese X announced results from our third and final metallurgical processing studies conducted by Kemetco. As I previously mentioned, these results included a new purification process. What was important about this is that this process eliminated one of two major purification steps. And why is this important? It's because it created a major economic advantage for our Battery Hill project, including an improvement of its environmental footprint. It's also important to note that this unique process does not contain a mineral called selenium, an undesired component and toxic pollutant utilized by some high purity manganese producers worldwide to reduce their costs of production. You know, to the best of my knowledge, Manganese is the only manganese company that can successfully convert a low-grade 9% manganese carbonate silicate mineralization into an EV compliant high purity manganese sulfate economically without using costly and environmentally unfriendly electroplated manganese processing.
Thanks very much. So with that being said, can you give us a bit more detail on what the field pilot plant aims to do?
In a nutshell, the purpose of the plant pilot project is for demonstration purposes that we would be capable of repeatedly and consistently generating sufficient EV compliant high purity manganese for end use testing for potential offtake possibilities. By the way, our PEA was produced by Wood PLC, an extremely reputable consulting and engineering firm. Wood scrutinized every aspect of our process and flow sheet, and we're very satisfied with the processing results. They, along with 7 qualified persons, also known as QPs, put their stamp of approval of Manganese X's economics, resources, and our technology.
Thank you very much, Martin. So with that being said, with all you've kind of said here today, how do you think Manganese X Energy stands to change manganese mining in Canada and in the US?
A very significant question, Christine. For those of you familiar with manganese and what's happening in the EV world, manganese is consistently in the news as a battery chemistry of choice, providing the EV battery with greater energy, density, rechargeability, as well as longer life cycle. As I previously mentioned, Tesla's Elon Musk has commented positively many times on manganese, seeing this disruptive opportunity it provides for the cathode. This once forgotten, now remembered mineral manganese could potentially deliver the holy grail of the 1,000-mile battery. This being said, Manganese X is well positioned to be at the forefront of this delivery in Canada and the United States to help meet the expectations of North American EV battery manufacturers. Our PEA has set the stage for our company to continue in our quest to be the first manganese company in Canada and the United States to commercialize high-grade manganese for EV markets. Manganese X will continue to evolve and add to fundamental shareholder value.
All right. We look forward to following your progress here. Martin, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you very much, Christina, for giving me the opportunity to talk about Manganese X.